Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's actually going to be a kind of like a get ready with me, my go-to fall glam look. This is going to include my hair, my makeup, and my outfit. I wanted to bring you guys something that's super easy to recreate, nothing too hard or advanced. Anybody who is just beginning is able to recreate this. I'm using a few new products in here as well. I'm going to be using the new Dazzleshadow liquid shadow, so they're really pretty. That's what I have on my lids. Again, this is just my go-to fall glam whenever I don't know what to do when I'm gonna go out or in a rush. It's really quick to do and really easy. Alright, so to begin with, I'm going to be using the Tarte palette. So it's the Totally Toasted. It's the one palette that I forgot to show when I did my little mini haul in one of my vlogs a while back. So I went ahead and primed my eyes with this guy, and now I'm going to be taking a big fluffy brush like this one. Just your typical blending brush will do. And I'm going to dip into the shade, it's called Cashmere. So it's this one here. So it's that shade right here, and that's the shade that I'll be dipping into. But yeah, I'm super excited to finally be doing a beauty video. I feel like it's been forever that I've been wanting to do. I'm going to go in with a different brush now. I am going to go in with my Morphe brush, and it's this one here. It compares to the MAC 217, and then I'm going to be dipping into the color, it's going to be Warmth. So it's this shade right here. That shade. So that's the next color I'll be dipping into. Tap off the excess. And basically doing the same thing. So I went ahead and blended out the transition and then that other crease shade, the one that's called Warmth. So now I'm going to dip with the same brush. I'm going to dip into the color Cozy. It's this one right here. It's a really pretty like dark brown. It's going to be that one here. And this shade here is going to deepen up the look a little bit more. To be honest, even being like a MAC artist, you know, I love MAC products and everything for sure, but as a makeup junkie, I definitely like to explore other makeup brands. So one brand that I absolutely love is definitely the Tarte. I feel like the Tarte shadows are very blendable, very pigmented. And Too Faced. I love Too Faced as well. And focusing the color more on the outer corner as well. Okay, so now that I have deepened up the crease with the shade Cozy, I'm going to actually go in with Fireside. So it's going to be this dark purpley color right here in the palette. This color we're going to take with the same brush again. This is just going to be a very quick look. That's why we're not using too many brushes. And to be honest, I hate using so many brushes, especially when I'm at work doing makeup applications. I feel like the more brushes you use, the more complicated it can get. So just stick with minimal brushes and the look can be easier sometimes. So yes, the same brush. Taking that Fireside shade. I'm loving the names. Fireside, Sunset, Crackle, Flame, Candle, Latte, Cozy. I love them. They're so fall. Definitely a fall staple. And then I'm going to deepen out the outer crease just a tiny bit, adding that there and kind of bringing it in. Okay, you guys, and for the start of the show, the lid color, I'm not going to be using any of the lid colors here. Although if you wanted it to take it more nighttime look, you can definitely go in with this shade here. It's called Crackle. Look at that shade. It's this one here. It's so pretty, the way that it shimmers. Let me try swatching it for you guys. It's not a new palette, but I still want to swatch it for you guys anyways. You can see the way that it kind of glimmers. It's a rich chocolate brown with gold glitter in it. Super pretty, so I would definitely use that color if I'm going out. But again, this is my everyday like glam fall daytime look. So I'm going to go in. For some people this can be nighttime, by the way, so warning. This is actually the MAC Dazzleshadow liquid and Rayon Raise. It's such a beautiful like bronzy glittery gold. I don't even know how to describe this shade. It's beautiful. Let me swatch it for you guys. There's that shade again. It's so freaking pretty. So now that I've applied a bit on my palm, I'm going to grab it with the brush and then just kind of pack it on to the lid. So you're able to see how pretty this shade is looking. It's still like a brown bronzy. This can definitely be nighttime too, but I'm extra and for me this is my daytime look. That's what that's looking like. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same to the other eye. Be right back. Okay, with the inner corner highlight, I'm going to go into the shade Candle, which is going to be this shade right here. And I'm just going to take it with a little pencil brush. This brush is from Smashbox. Then kind of dusting away the brush using the same one, I'm going to go in with the shade S'more. So it's kind of like a, it reminds me of Mac Brulee shadow. So it's going to be more of a matte creamy color for the brow bone highlight. Oh my gosh, I'm really loving all these colors. They're so beautiful. I think you guys definitely need this the Dazzleshadow liquid in Rayon Rays. It's such a beautiful color. I absolutely love it. You guys definitely need this color if you guys are going to try to recreate this look. I feel like that's the star of the show. Moving on, I'm going to go ahead and pop on some lashes. The lashes that I will be using are the Fifi lashes by NatalyG. So this is what they look like. These are the lashes that I love to wear. I just reuse them and then order some more. But yeah, these are big fluffy lashes, very 3D. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these on and I'll be right back. As you can tell, these are very dramatic lashes. I love big fluffy 3D lashes. These are my favorite. If you're not a person who loves big lashes like this, you can definitely tone down the look with more everyday lashes like Ardell Wispies. Those would totally go great with the look. I'm going to go in with my perfect or Instant Age Rewind concealer in the neutralizer shade. So I apply this all over and then just taking a beauty blender, gonna blend that out. Oh, my eyebrow is itching and I can't scratch it or else I'm gonna get a bald spot. Now that I went ahead and blended out my concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and set everything with my Huda Beauty powder. I love this powder. It smells so good. It doesn't leave any flashback. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender again and then set underneath. Just press that into the skin. And as you can tell, I didn't take too much to bake with. I bake at the end just underneath to clean up my contour, but I never bake my under eyes. I feel like that makes it really creasy and dry. So with lower lash line, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Sunrise all over underneath. So we're going to do that. Or sorry, this is Warmth, not Sunrise. And now that I went ahead and did the lower lash line with the shade Warmth, I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush like this one here. It's going to be your very typical flat shader brush with the shade Cozy mixed with Fireside. So these two shades mixed together. And I'm just going to tap this as close to my lower lash line as possible. So just kind of stamp it right in like this. So like that, and then I will take my pencil brush again and blend that a bit. Like so. And right before adding mascara, I'm going to go in with this Stila eyeliner in the inner waterline. This is just going to brighten up my eyes a bit more. Alright, now that I've done that, I'm going to go in with my Estee Lauder Sumptuous Knockout Mascara. I love this mascara for lower lashes. It really does separate and lengthen them without making them look clumpy. So I forgot to press record when I was doing my nose contour, but it's okay, we'll get it next time. I'm going to go in with my bronzer now, and we're going to end up using the MAC bronzer in Refined Golden. This is my favorite bronzer. That's what I usually always wear. It's just like a warm brown, warm taupey brown with some golden specks in it. But it doesn't look shimmery. That's what I like. I'm just going to bronze up the skin. So after I have done now my bronzer, I'm going to go in with my MAC blush. And this is in the shade Raizin. I love this color because it's definitely a fall shade. It's really pretty. Okay, so now that I have applied my blush, I'm going to go in with my highlighter now. And I personally don't like too much highlight lately, at least. I've been liking a more like intenser like blush and bronzer and more a subtle highlight. So I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills So Hollywood highlighter. And I'm going to be taking my Morphe M501 brush. Just take a little bit of that. I know that I used to go ham with the highlighter, and pretty recently too I started to tone it down. At least to me this is toned down highlight. I know again to some this could be like too much, but to me this is a little bit more toned down. I do work at MAC, so we are notorious for doing the well done like beat faces, and that sometimes is my everyday makeup. So it's not for everyone, but I do love to do more toned down looks. Believe me, if I'm not going out or if I'm not at MAC, I am not wearing any makeup at all, or I am just wearing very subtle like BB cream type makeup. Okay, so I'm going to clean up the contour with the Huda Beauty powder now. And just taking it again with my beauty blender. The blush Raizin, it's that really pretty, like, I don't even know, like pumpkin spice. I have my lips on. It is time to dust away the baking powder. And if you wanted to tone it down, the lip color, I always do love to do Stripdown with Honeylove and some nude gloss on top. So that's another option, just a nude lip. So to finish off the makeup look, I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC Fix Plus in the Rose scent. Anyone who knows me by now, you guys should know that I love anything rose scented. Like, I'm so obsessed with anything rose. I even ended up naming my baby girl Anae Rose, so that's her name. So here's to Anae Rose. Alrighty, now that we have finished with the makeup, it is time to move on with the hair. So I'm going to begin by splitting my hair into two sides. Alright, and the way that I'm going to curl my hair is something very simple. I'm just going to alternate back and forth, curling piece by piece and pinning them down with my pin curl clips to hold the curl and set. Looking like a complete crazy woman, I'm going to let these pin curls set for about 10 minutes. I'm going to let them cool, and then I'm just going to go ahead and take them right out. But before I do that, I also wanted to spray them down with a little bit of hairspray, and this is just a Garnier Fructis one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, so I went ahead and took out all the pin curl clips, and as you can tell, I went ahead and changed my lip color too. I wasn't really feeling that like pumpkin spice color, just because I realized that I needed to wear like a darker top. Because I'm wearing this like wine burgundy color, I felt like it was clashing. So I went ahead and changed it to my Stripdown with Honeylove and a little bit of some gloss on top. So there's that lip combo. I honestly prefer this one. I think it looks better. And again, here I am leaving a pin curl clip. I thought I had took them all out. And sometimes, or one time that did happen to me where I was ready to go, I was in a rush, and then I left a pin curl clip, and I didn't realize till after I got home. So that was super embarrassing. But I'm just gonna run my fingers through them to make them more of like looser waves. Like this. And sometimes I like to kind of pull this side back behind my ear, like this, especially if I'm wearing earrings, so you can kind of tell. Other times I just like it to be like a super straight middle part. I have it lean more to the left side though, so my parting isn't straight in the middle. I think I'm liking this behind my ear look. And I'm going to just spray it down just one more time again, so it could really hold. Because my hair is so long and heavy, usually my curls don't last too long unless I really spray it down and pin them up with pin curls. So this should be good to go. I'm going to Trying to be a little bit more back so you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, so here is the makeup look zoomed in. You guys can see it's a very pretty, the bronzy, shimmery, smoky eye. And again, I'm loving this lip color much more than the last one. I always feel so much prettier with a nude lip combo anyway, so I'm glad that I changed it.